Hey YouTube, it's Andy. Today I'm bringing you the Ruger LCP2 review. This is what I carry nearly every single day, especially during the summertime. It's a great deep concealment pistol. It's 380 ACP. I do feel like 380, I know there's a big debate out there, but I do feel like it is very reasonable. I mean, anybody who says 380 isn't a competent round should take a couple shots to the chest and see how they open up right into their lungs and graze their heart, and then see what they say when like 190 foot-pounds of energy doesn't exit their body. So one of the main things that makes this pistol so great is it's so small. I mean, that's my hand. It fits perfectly in your hand to where, and honestly, with the mag in, you get nearly a full grip, at least a 2-finger right there. Pinky hangs off, but that's why you go ahead and you spend $30-ish and you get the 7-rounder with the pinky extension, and that feels perfect right there. Then you got 7 rounds. If you want to plus one it, you got 8. So what really makes this pistol shine is the trigger. It's so much better than the original. Let me just show you guys this real quick, and it's safe, by the way. So you have a little bit of a take up, but it's not very long. The wall starts right there, and then it's so crisp, and it's like 8-9 pounds right there, and then just like the hammer drop of a 1911 in a sense. Reset. Decently short, it's right there. So that's how quick you can get a follow-up shot. One more time. Reset. Guys, I think that's excellent. And I had to buy it pretty much instantly. I got it for $300 out the door. This was 2 years ago though, like right when it first came out. I seen it at the gun shop. It said $300 out the door. Picked it up, felt the trigger. I felt like this would be a great thing to carry like when you got to really deep conceal it. Start with the grip. It's got Ruger's new sandpapery feeling grip. But it's not that abrasive actually. Like when it rubs up against stuff, it doesn't really like, it's weird. It's like velvety, and I love it. I think it's perfect, honestly. You got a little bit right here, a little bit on the extension thing there, and up front. Right here is smooth, and I like how it's indented. I usually, while I'm shooting it, I've never ejected the mag, but in my pocket, it has sat and like this or like that and hit up against something like my desk or something, and it has ejected the mag out, and you just smack it back in if you ever have to use it. I do not carry around in the chamber with this. It's the single action type trigger though. This wall right here is hard enough to where you could carry around in the chamber as long as you got something like this to cover up the trigger. And this comes with the pistol, and it's great. See this little velvety type or rough leather strip? It really grabs on the inside of your pocket, so whenever it's like this in your pocket if you're standing up, and then as you draw it out, it falls off. It's perfect, guys. I love that Ruger gave you this. Now, they only do give you this one 6-round mag, but it's a quality mag. And then, like I said, I think for like $35-ish, you can get this plus one, or it holds 8 or 7 total. And this gun comes apart kind of interesting. It's not the easiest gun to come apart, but it's simple. All you have to do, make sure that it's been fired, so the hammer's down. And then take a tool, like a flat blade, like I'm using this can opener type tool, and you get it right behind where this pin is. And you just pull, pop it out. Kind of makes a quick snap noise. Pull the pin out. See the pin? And then the slide and barrel and spring come off, just like that. It is premium, guys, with the full length type slide rails. This is that internal hammer here, which, keep in mind, you need to reset it back like that before you put the slide barrel and spring back on. This is what I think is great, this technology. And this is reminiscent of the USP too, which I love. You guys know I love the USP. We have a non-captured recoil guide rod and 2 springs. So we have an inner spring that's tighter of and stronger. This is metal. It's not polymer. You want to put a little oil on that too, but let's see here. So this spring is a lot tighter. Then you got a little bit looser, bigger spring that goes right over it like that. And this is a great system because at first when the slide goes back, it's kind of light and loose. But then as it goes all the way back, it's a super strong, really good at getting the slide back home recoil system, recoil reduction system. And this thing, it fires so great. I mean, it feels like a little 9, like a light load of a 9 in your hand, despite how small it is. This barrel's great, guys. It's I feel like it's quality. I think Ruger makes a quality product, made in America by Americans. Patriot. So it's got a simple disassembly and reassembly to it. Too bad. Just got to make sure, this is the tricky part, that you get that recoil assembly back together there. Recoil spring and guide rod. So we already put the hammer back. Now we're ready to slide it on the rails. Guys, this is kind of difficult doing it while looking through a camera lens. And then as you see right here, there's a little metal thing that's like under spring tension. So you kind of, when you put the pin in, you kind of want to push that down. And then it slides in just like this, watch. Kind of hard to push in there, but it's a good secure fit. Give it a couple little function checks here. Guys, the trigger on this is phenomenal. But what makes this a lot better too, which I know this isn't super important, but is the sights. They are so much better than the original. The original just had 2 little nubs right here and down, and one down there. These actually have little serrations, and I don't know if you can see them well, but anti-glare. You got to kind of clean out this channel too, because as you can see, I have a lot of pocket lint in there because I carry this nearly all the time. But guys, you wouldn't believe, I mean, it's amazing the fireball that comes out of this, because look, it's like, keep your finger off the trigger. It's like my finger's almost as long as it. But guys, this is great quality here. There's not really any upgrades that I know of. A lot of people will put like fingernail polish, like orange or white on that, kind of make it pop a little bit better. But in my opinion, and like they'll tell you in a concealed carry course, if you're using the sights, you're probably going to go to jail. Like you're probably guilty if you're using the sights. This is an up close and personal type gun. It doesn't hold a lot of rounds, but maybe this is the kind of gun that gets you to your vehicle, your center console, where you got your big 9 or your big 45 or something. But I think it's beautiful. I think it works well, and it's very, very accurate. 7 to 10 yards, you can put it near the bullseye. Like, it shoots really good. Oh, another thing that's great too is it's got the last round hold open. So when you do shove an extra mag in there, I try to carry an extra mag. Sometimes you got too much stuff in your pockets though, and it's not ideal. But let's compare it to other 9s and stuff of that size. So here is a Walther PPS. This is a single stack 9mm. So look at the difference. I mean, there's a huge difference. One literally is a pocket pistol, the other's more like a single stack 9. See, now this 9 holds 7 in the mag. Plus 1.5, 8. So a little bit more firepower, definitely stronger firepower. The 9 is a lot more powerful than the 380, but the 380 is still substantial. I just wanted to show you as like a size comparison though. Like, so that's really your other option out there. And guys, I really appreciate you subscribing to my channel and viewing and commenting. Throw me any comments you can, or anything you think of that I missed. And have a great day. Hey guys, just a little follow-up, a couple things I missed. This does have a lot better slide serrations than the original. These are great, and Ruger's been putting these on their newer models. The fact that they're curved really helps pull the slide back. And also, I didn't make mention, but see these serrations right here on the trigger guard? I'm a huge fan of, and I know not everybody is, mainly the tactical people, but I do like to wrap my index finger around that, and it does seem to help me with recoil control. The extractor is very nice. With the bladed trigger, you know, it's less likely that something will catch and make it go off in your pocket too, because it's really got to be right on the center of the trigger. This pistol, I believe, has a really good warranty as well. I think Ruger does do a lifetime warranty. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure if you sent this back to Ruger, if it was real sloppy or messed up, it would be repaired, no problems. There is, right here on the barrel, how it kind of widens out. That's kind of like a bushing to make sure that it's all aligned, so there's not much play with the slide. It's kind of like the bushing on a 1911.